What's the worst job you ever had?
Working at Highboy Hamburger from 6 o'clock at night to 1 o'clock in the morning, and having to deal with all the guys coming in from the racetrack was one of the worst jobs I ever had. But as a youngster, but you learn from all those jobs. I'll never forget one of the greatest compliments I ever had was at Highboy Hamburger. He said, "Kid, you're really good with the rag," which means I used to wipe off the tables pretty well and so forth. You get these compliments as a youngster, you remember them. I really didn't want to be that good with the rag.
Kind of reminds me of my dad always tells me this story. He didn't go to college at first, but he was working at leather shop. And apparently he was never very good at retail, but he was just working this job. And this woman came in one day and she was checking out and looked him in the eye and she was like, "You can do better."
That's it. You remember that. You
Yeah,
remember
and
that.
he to this day, he remembers that, and he said it was almost kind of a little bit of a turning point for him where he was like, "Yeah, you know what? I can do better."
But having those jobs when you're young are really a good experience. There was fun. There's camaraderie. When you're a busboy and you got a couple waiters you're working for, you really work together. You learn a lot about that. Later on, you don't do any of that. You get to a certain point in your life, you don't have to do that anymore. But when you have to do it, it's kind of interesting, and you adjust to it pretty well.
I think it definitely adds to the character development.
Oh, you can relate to a lot of people because of those jobs.